to our vision board week. I'm sorry this video is a little bit late uploading, but hopefully you've had some time to have a little think about your goals and pull together some images reflecting your goals. So if you were with us last week, you can always go back. This is all attached to last week's Patreon post, but you will have your goals download. Have a little look through, work through it at your own pace. The main thing that I find useful is this mind map. So on this mind map, as you see when I zoom in, I have put kind of like an idea of my goals. And this is like based on the prompts that we had on our goal setting week. So things that I want to do personally, my fitness goals, kind of like holiday goals, as well as financial goals and big scary goals as well. So that's all on there, and I find it really easy if we can just kind of use this mind map as a brainstorm. And then the idea is to go and find images that represent your goals. So for instance, I think the big hairy goal this year is to buy an electric car. I'd love to be able to switch our family car to an electric, just for kind of running around and dropping kids off at school and doing local trips. Fitness goals, I did mention I really want to learn to climb, and it's a little bit of a dark image, but pull-ups, I want to do 5 pull-ups. I want to get to that point. I've got some home reno kind of goals, some holiday goals, UK and abroad, and then financial goals. I've just got some kind of quotes that I've found. This is all found on Pinterest, and then I've just printed them out on my home printer. So let's have a little look. Once you've got all of your images, I like to use an A3 piece of card. You might want to use something a little bit smaller because you may not have access to A3, or you could always piece together 2 A4s and that will create an A3. So really the first thing you need to do is just start scattering your images around. So see how they fit best on your page, and just kind of, I want things like these two. These two go together because this is the idea of having like a lad's pad in the garage. Again, something that was on my goals for this year and it didn't happen, various reasons why. It's back on the board, and the same with the electric car. Some of these things have pushed forward, obviously cost of living crisis, money's had to go elsewhere, lots of different plans going on, but if it's not on the vision board, then it's not going to happen. So let's get it on there. So the idea is you just kind of place them around, and I'll probably speed up this bit because I will take quite a long time faffing around getting them into the order that I want. So have a little mix around, see where you want them, see where you think they look good, and then we'll come back and talk about the next step. Okay, so I'm kind of happy with the layout here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick down all of these in place so that I know where they're going. And then we can kind of start making a couple of notes, because I always like to add on just a few kind of wording things, because sometimes some of the photos not exactly what I want. So for instance, like this picture in the middle, this is the family holiday abroad, and then we've got like, this is actually Cornwall somewhere, so a UK holiday break. So I just want to kind of write some notes and have those on there so I know exactly when I look at it what I'm looking at. So let's stick this down and come back. Okay, so everything is stuck down just with a good old glue stick, Pritt stick, and now we're just going to kind of add some notes. I like to just get a plain bit of paper or card and a pen, keeping it simple, and we're just going to write down some notes. So I want to be able to do 5 pull-ups. That's what that one is. And then obviously debt-free up the top there, that's pretty explanatory. But over here, this, when I zoom in, I'll show you, this is actually like a bench seating area, which we want to have in the kitchen. I think it's going to give us storage because we think we can put some storage underneath there, and also it's going to give us more seating without taking a lot of space up. So plan is to DIY it ourselves. Let's see how that goes. So I'm just going to put kitchen bench seating, so we know, because I mean that picture could be anything. The kitchen's beautiful, isn't it, on that one? So you can tear a piece of paper and then write on there. So we're going to put kitchen bench seating, and then I would just trim that down. So just cut off the bits, tear off the bits. I really like having just torn notes so that we can stick that down. And I would just keep doing that for all of my pictures. Obviously the debt-free one, that's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go and do those for all of the other photos, and I'll meet you back here. So that's everything stuck down and all of my little sticky notes on, and that gives you the idea. I'm just gonna turn this way so that it gets in the whole picture so you can see the whole thing. But yeah, that's basically all I do. And what you can do now is you can take a screenshot, so you can take a photograph of your board and you can save it as your background on your phone, which I like to do. It's like always in the back of my mind when I'm opening my phone. You can also print it out smaller and add it to your journal. So I like to do that, so it's always at the front of my journal. The next step to do is to add in your actions. So for each of these goals, I want you to do an action sheet. So again, these were attached to last week's Patreon post, but you also have the goal getter sheets as part of your bundle. So each goal needs to go in here, and the action steps that's going to get you closer. I'll zoom in on this page for you. The actions that are going to get you closer to your goal, a deadline, and why not give yourself a reward? Sometimes the reward is like the holiday because you're actually getting to go on it. But you know, if I can do 5 pull-ups, maybe I treat myself to some new gym kit or some new trainers or something like that. You can set yourself a reward. So remember, a goal without any actions is going to get you nowhere. This vision board is just to remind you where you're going to go this year. This isn't going to magically happen if you don't put the work in. So for each goal, make sure you write down some action steps and start taking action. And I really hope that we can nail some of your goals this year, and I look forward to seeing your vision boards. Share them with me. I love to see what you guys are going to be getting up to this year. And we'll see you again on Patreon soon. Take care, guys. Bye.